Welcome to lesson number 4, and in this one we're going to look back at some of the basic phrases from lesson 1. However, we are going to come up with more responses and more variation to make it sound more natural, right? So you don't sound like a textbook speaking. Alright, let's look at it. So, from the basic phrases, I'm sure you remember all like hi, good day, all that stuff, yeah? Okay, cool. And you probably also remember hvordan går det? So, hvordan går det is of course, how is it going or how you doing, right? Cool, so that's a question. Hvordan går det? Then some responses to that could be, det går godt. Det går godt. This one you know, right? It goes well or good. Det går godt. Great. Det går fint. Det går fint. It's fine, it's going fine. Det går fint. Det går ikke så godt. Det går ikke så godt. It's not going that well or that good. Of course, I could also just say, det går ikke godt, but that's very direct, like it's not going good. So I'm saying ikke så godt to soften it. Right? Det går ikke så godt. It's not going that well. Alright. Det går dårligt. Det går dårligt. It's going bad or poorly. Now, you probably won't hear this so often, at least not if you ask how the person is doing, but they might say it about something else, like hvordan går det med, like how is it going with, and then they could say det går dårligt because it's not about themselves, so they might be a little more direct, right? So det går dårligt if it's really bad or just plain bad. Det går fantastisk. Det går fantastisk. It's going fantastic or amazing or awesome. Right? Fantastic. A very common thing in Danish is that we have many adjectives that end with isk, where you have ik in English, like you have fantastic and historic, and we would say fantastisk, historisk, and just in general they end with isk. So it's very nice. Okay. The next one is, jeg kommer fra, and again, you remember this, so you know how to say you come from blah blah blah. Country name. Huh? Okay. But what if you want to say you come from a cold country, which you might do? Then you could say, jeg kommer fra et koldt land. Jeg kommer fra et koldt land. I come from a cold country. That's why I had this cough. Jeg kommer fra et koldt land. Right? You could also say, jeg kommer fra et varmt land. Jeg kommer fra et varmt land. I come from a warm country, or hot, but we don't really use hot in Danish, so that's fine. Now, not only about a country, you could also say, jeg kommer fra en storby. Jeg kommer fra en storby. I'm coming from a big city, big in one word, storby. So in English that would be a hyphen. In Danish it's just one word. Yeah. Jeg kommer fra en lille by. Jeg kommer fra en lille by. And you guessed it, I come from a small town, right? I could also say, jeg kommer fra en landsby, which I actually do. Jeg kommer fra en landsby. And landsby means village. Right? Land is like country, so like landsbys, countries, country town, city, countryside. Right? So yeah, that's it. And then of course we had yeah also, and you can make this more precise by saying yeah, selvfølgelig, ja selvfølgelig, or slowly, ja, selvfølgelig, yes, of course, ikke? Selvfølgelig og selvfølgelig. You know, people pronounce it differently. Some are like selvfølgelig, ikke? Selvfølgelig, depending on the dialect, but selvfølgelig means of course, and it's very, very useful. Ja, helt sikkert. Ja, helt sikkert. Yes, for sure. Oh, absolutely. This one tends to be used more by young people than older people, but everybody will understand it. Helt sikkert literally means totally or completely certain or sure. Right? Helt sikkert. Sikker is sure or certain. Can also mean safe in some context. Okay, næste. Ja, det er rigtigt. Ja, det er rigtigt. Yes, that is right, or that is true, or that is correct. Ikke? rigtigt. You see the similarities to English here, I'm sure. And yeah, this is of course what you want to say when you want to confirm what the speaker said, eh? Or whatever. That's how we use it. The next one we're going to look at is undskyld. And undskyld means, as you know, sorry. Eh? So depending on the context, choose the right one. You know it. Undskyld, det vidste jeg ikke. Undskyld, det vidste jeg ikke. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Literally, sorry, that knew I not. It's weird, isn't it? Undskyld, det vidste jeg ikke. Undskyld, er du okay? Undskyld, er du okay? I'm sorry, are you okay? It's the same. Undskyld, gjorde det ondt? Undskyld, gjorde det ondt? I'm sorry, did it hurt? Now this is typically when you bump into someone or accidentally step on someone or hurt someone, right? Physically, mainly physically. Gjorde det ondt? Did it hurt? On literally means evil, so that's kind of interesting. We'll talk about that some other time. Okay, you probably also remember the basic sentence structures like jeg har, right? So jeg har is I have. Jeg har blah 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 blah, all kinds of things. Then you can say the longer sentence. Jeg har ikke så meget tid. Jeg har ikke så meget tid. I don't have so much time. Right? Jeg har ikke så meget tid. Jeg har for mange regninger. Jeg har for mange regninger. Notice how it's getting a little bit harder now. There's a few more adverbs. Ikke? Jeg har for mange regninger. I have too many bills. Bills to pay, not bills that you have. Right? For mange regninger. Very nice. And the next one is can do, which you also remember as can you or are you able to. Kan du selv gøre det? Kan du selv gøre det? Kan du selv gøre det? Can you do it yourself or on your own? And then you could say, ja, selvfølgelig. Ja, selvfølgelig. Yes, of course. Kan du fortælle mig, hvorfor han er glad? Kan du fortælle mig, hvorfor han er glad? Can you tell me why he is happy? Again, that's kind of a long one, but it makes it more interesting. Kan du fortælle mig, hvorfor han er glad? Kan du fortælle mig, hvorfor han er glad? Depending on the dialect. So it's interesting, and it depends on where you live. Then there were the common questions, and one of them was, hvad er det? Hvad er det, of course, means what is that or what is it? Right? And you could say, det er mit kæledyr. Det er mit kæledyr. It's my pet. Cool. Det er en trampolin. Det er en trampolin. It's a trampoline. Cooler. Det er selvfølgelig en kjole. Det er selvfølgelig en kjole. That is of course a dress. And I mean a dress like the one a girl will wear, not just dress in general. Right? Okay, so the next question is, arbejder du? Arbejder du? Do you work? Right? And we could say whatever to this. I mean, I don't know what your situation is, but try to be inspired. Ja, jeg arbejder hver dag. Ja, jeg arbejder hver dag. Yes, I work every day. Hver dag, every day. Remember that one. Really, really useful. Ikke? Ja, hver dag. Ja, hver dag. Or you could say, ikke hver dag. Ikke hver dag. Not every day. Right? Again, I'm going a little fast here, so repeat if you need to. Right? This is your video. Watch it as much as you want. Alright. Another response could be, nej, ikke i øjeblikket. Nej, ikke i øjeblikket. Nej, ikke i øjeblikket. Right? So it's like more unclear when we say it quickly. Nej, ikke i øjeblikket. Right? Nej, ikke i øjeblikket. Not at the moment. Right? Øjeblik means moment, which is funny because øje means eye. And I'm not sure if that has something to do with the blink of an eye, but yeah, that is the word. You could also say, ja, ja, hvem gør ikke det? Ja, hvem gør ikke det? Yeah, who doesn't, as in who doesn't work. Hvem gør ikke det? Mm-hmm. And hvem, of course, means who. Det næste. Nej, men jeg leder efter et arbejde. Nej, men jeg leder efter et arbejde. No, but I am looking for a job. At lede efter is to look for. Ikke? Lede is also to lead, but at lede efter, that is to look for, to lead after, or whatever. Okay. And the last one is mostly written as a joke, but you know, you don't have to be super serious all the time, so. Nej, jeg gider ikke at arbejde. Nej, jeg gider ikke at arbejde. No, I don't want to work. And this gider ikke. Gider means like wants or feel like, but it sounds kind of lazy or childish or yeah, just very demotivated, immature if you say it a lot. So this is something you can say when you want to make fun of something. Like, jeg gider ikke, I don't want to do that. Not for me, no thank you. So probably wouldn't say this, but it's funny, so play around with the language. The next one was studere, læser du? So yeah, do you study or do you read? Literally read, but in the context, it's studying. You could say, ja, jeg læser på universitetet. Ja, jeg læser på universitetet. Yes, I study at university. What a good boy. Ja, jeg er allerede, og without ja, jeg er allerede færdig med mine studier. Jeg er allerede færdig med mine studier. And allerede means already, so it means I'm already done with my studies. Okay? Yeah! Jeg er allerede færdig med mine studier. Very good. Jeg skal snart studere. Jeg skal snart studere. I'm soon going to study, or I'm going to start studying, blah blah blah, soon. Okay? Snart is soon. Very useful word. Even if you can't make a whole sentence. If someone asks you like, when, hvornår? Snart. Snart. Soon. Can tease people like that too. The next one is, hvad er klokken? Hvad er klokken? What time is it? So, I could say, klokken er 5. Klokken er 5. It's 5 o'clock. Jeg tror, den er 1:30. Jeg tror, den er 1:30. I think it's 1:30 or however you want to say it in the country you're from. Right? 1:30. We say like 1:30. Den er 7:15. Den er 7:15. It's 7:15. So this over is past. Think like over, it's 7:15. Actually quite logical. The next one is, hvor er? Hvor er? Where is? Hvor er den store bog? Hvor er den store bog? Where is the big book? Whatever that book is. Okay? Hvor kan jeg købe de bukser? Hvor kan jeg købe de bukser? Where can I buy those pants? Or the pants, depending on the context. Hvor ligger stationen? Hvor ligger stationen? Where is or where lies the station? So hvor is always useful. Where? Hvad mener du? I remember this. Hvad mener du? What do you mean? Jeg mener, at han er sej. Jeg mener, at han er sej. I mean that he is cool. Jeg mener, at det er for sent nu. Jeg mener, at det er for sent nu. I mean that it's too late now. And you could also just say, ikke noget, ikke noget, ikke noget, depending how clear you want to be. Ikke noget, nothing, no biggie. Like, you kind of want to ignore it or make it want to go away. Then we had hvorfor. And hvorfor, of course, means why. So you could say, hvorfor sover hun der? Hvorfor sover hun der? Why is she sleeping there? And then someone could say, fordi hun er søvnig. Fordi hun er søvnig. Because she is sleepy. Makes sense. Hvorfor er glasset beskidt? Hvorfor er glasset beskidt? Why is the glass, again, drinking glass. Hvorfor er glasset beskidt? Why is the glass dirty? Fordi nogen har brugt det. Fordi nogen har brugt det. Because someone has used it. What a surprise. Alright, and then on top of all that, you're getting 3 more of these question words. And they are hvem, hvordan, and hvornår. And you already heard hvem and hvordan. But here are some better examples. Hvem. Hvem means who. Okay? So, that's it. Hvem er det? Hvem er han? Who's that? Who's he? Hvem er størst? Hvem er størst? Who's the biggest or who's bigger? Størst literally mean biggest. Okay? Størst. Hvem størst? Hvordan? Hvordan? How? Like how come, what way, what manner, or yeah, that kind of thing. Hvordan? Hvordan skal jeg gøre det? Hvordan skal jeg gøre det? How should I do it, or how can I do it? Hvordan? How? And the last one, hvornår? Hvornår, of course, means when, as a question. We also have two other words for when in Danish, but you'll see them later because it can get a little bit complicated. So, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Hvornår kommer toget? Hvornår kommer toget? When is the train coming, or when will the train come? Okay? So that should be clear enough. And if you have any questions, well, you know where to find me. But the point is that you're supposed to watch these and you got all the notes, you got the link, you got the stream link, you got the download link, and there's no excuse not to be awesome. So have fun, and I'll see you soon. Peace.